have, and this is the finale show! Yes, on the show tonight, as well as the winner, Ulrika, we'll have all the housemates. But right now in the studio, we have the queen of Big Brother. She is the mother of Big Brother, but also a real mum. How amazing would that be to have Davina as your mum? Her phoning you when she's doing the school run. Children, this is Davina. Please do not swear. Kids, say your goodbyes. I'm coming to get you. It's Davina McCall. We also have the TV editor of Heat magazine, a very important figure in the showbiz world, the kind of guy it would be well advised to impress. I hope he enjoyed the bottle of champagne I sent round to his dressing room earlier, wrapped up in cash, delivered by a hooker. It's Boyd Hilton. And we have got a very special audience tonight featuring tabloid journalists, the odd celeb and some actual real people who are all going to get completely pissed after this, and I shall probably try and fail to sleep with one of them. My sister is also in tonight. It won't be her. It's the studio audience. And, as always, if you want to get your point across to a real celebrity, and like me, you've been told that you're not allowed within a mile radius of Dean Gaffney's caravan, then you can text or email to get involved at any point. So, Ulrika has won Celebrity Big Brother 6. But we'll be meeting her and the other housemates in a bit. But let's look back at what has been an amazing series. Of course, recently, great things have happened. History was made by one American, something we have all prayed for but never thought we'd see. A little man getting arseholed and crashing his mobility scooter into a door. Yes, the three moments I enjoyed watching the most this series was Vern's crash on Channel 4, Vern's crash on Channel 4+1, and Vern's crash on E4. Who would have thought it? A tiny man crashing into a door would be so funny. Oh, yeah, everyone. Let's have another look at that brave man boldly going when no man has gone before.
You can't watch, that's why.
Stay here.
Yes, Vern on his little scooter getting drunk, driving around like a madman was hilarious. We were worried, though, that it was maybe sending out the wrong message, but at least it's probably given Stephen Hawking's wife some ideas for those quiet nights in. Shall we play Monopoly again? No, Stephen. How about you have another Jaeger bomb and get the door? LaToya enjoyed her time in the house, but she missed her family. She was constantly fighting the urge to pick up Vern, dangle him from a balcony, or train Hairy Tommy as her own personal monkey butler, then kick him down a helter-skelter. Ben Shell was the dullest love story ever, like Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, but without the sex. Actually, Tom might say that's a little bit unfair, and Katie might add, help! We've had the most amazing set of housemates, though, but what are they going to be doing after this? I think Tina's going to go very far with her range of personalised greeting cards. Valentine's Day will never be the same again. Roses are red, but nothing's for free. If you buy us Ginsters, then I'll let you...
Fuck me.
Davina is the real queen of Big Brother. She's presided over the whole run. But what does she really think about the housemates? Davina, we are now going to be having a look at your highlights from the show. Hello and welcome to the show, Queen Davina. What do you make of the series? Has it been good?
Oh, do you know, I'm on a little bit of a high, so just bear with me. I'm a bit overexcited because it's been amazing, but tonight... was sort of orgasmic. It's amazing.
Boyd Hilton said a little bit of we as have I.
Yeah.
And your highlight, what have your highlights been from the show?
Do you know, well, obviously loved Scooter, but I loved the fact that we played in the inauguration and the housemates went into the diary room and they asked for it and they just got it because they were kind of going, please, please, and then they just went, yes, of course we will. And they were like, oh, right, brilliant. Yeah. And then Coolio's emotional moment, because he's and also sort of like bravado and everything. It was nice to see another side.
This lot agree with you, this lot I think
nice.
Pussy shit.
It was nice to see another side to him.
Did you like that moment? You think it was good?
That was a great moment, because they could easily have not done that.
Yeah.
And that would, because that was the most historic moment, pretty much, of the last 20 years or something. And I think I had to do that, so that was brilliant. For me, it's all about endless love. I mean, that was...
Yes.
That's what...
That was better than Obama, in a way,
yeah.
Boyd Hilton.
I mean, Obama was historic. Endless love was historic. It's the most historic thing in 30 years of TV. Yes. That's why Big Brother can be so brilliant, because you wouldn't get that on any other programme on TV. Yeah. The sight of Vern and Ulrika singing endless love to each other, just the whole thing about it.
I'm a Celebrity next year, they always copy it.
Yeah, they'll try and they'll fail. Exactly.
Maybe Obama will as well, put on a little wig and sing some Lionel Richie. Fuck
if he knows what's good for himself, he'll do that, yeah.
We're going to have a little look at that moment.
Wow.
Lovely speech. Yeah. I haven't felt about, that way about anyway since Martin Luther King Jr. As a grown man especially, I never felt anybody like that in my life. And I'm kind of overwhelmed right now. I'm a changed man. I'm a different person now. It's changed me. I'll take a bullet for him.
It's working for me. No, but
Coolio
you know
doing a Michelle there. Did we like that?
No, but most people, when they cry in that house, they cry like this. Are you watching? But he went into a cupboard and went right into the corner where there were no cameras and you couldn't see. He was trying to have a private weep on his own.
Going to be emotional in the closet.
I like that.
We like that. What do we make of that? You have the look of a man that probably hasn't cried much in his life. You're quite a hard guy. You've got big fucking ass and massive bollocks, if you don't mind me saying. Did you like that moment, though?
I'm speechless.
Oh, you're going to cry now? You're going to have a moment? He's crying. That's good. He's weeping from his third eye. Lovely. All right. Do we enjoy...
Nice.
OK, but that was a highlight of yours. Another of your best bits is this.
Are you going to show
we got
me?
it. We're just going to clip it up because I'm like psychic and shit with you, Davina. We're on a level.
Love it.
Me, you and George Lamb together.
As well.
Oh my God! You know who you look like? The princess from Shrek.
Tina, do you think the lady...
Oh, shit.
This.
Hey, you're a cold biatch.
Why? What was said? I don't know.
I said that you look like the princess in Shrek. You know, the girl that Shrek kisses at the end of the movie.
I've never seen it.
No, the dress.
No,
looks
okay,
like a
no, the
princess
reason why
dress.
Coolio's finding it so funny is because the princess in Shrek.
Yeah.
Was a troll.
The foot in shit moment. That was brilliant.
That was amazing. And, you know, it was one of those times where Coolio and Michelle were just poles apart because he just saw the funny side in what she said. But she got all defensive about it. And if she'd have just gone, oh, no, I didn't mean that. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. But she got all like, no, that's... And then everybody kind of jumped down Coolio's throat when it was hilarious.
And the lie as well. The lie trying to
Hilarious.
get out of it, which doesn't really work like that, you know. It's like saying, oh, you look like John Sargent from an aerial perspective.
Yes,
it doesn't
exactly. It's fine,
fucking
it's fine.
work like that.
Yeah.
We have some journalists in tonight. Welcome. What did you reckon of that moment?
She's a bit hot.
Oh, thank you. I want to be a journalist.
Hot journos. Hot journos.
I'm the youngest, hottest columnist out there, you know.
Get you. Look
I
at
agree.
you.
Anyway, I'd like to say that I thought Michelle was too defensive and that she should have said sorry because it's a rude insult, isn't it?
And it's quite a funny rude insult. She
Yeah.
just laughed and said sorry.
She does look like the child, Princess Fiona. It was exactly... And what I loved about it was how everyone had to explain it over and
I thought
over
the
again
best thing
to
was
Tina
she hadn't
afterwards. 'Cause
seen it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's just rub it in a little bit. What it is you
She'll
do
be on the
actually
show
like-
in a sec, so you can talk to her about it. But don't you fucking shush her, because no man will shush her. The tears.
She overacted with the tears. Then Michelle tried to cry, and I hate it when people try to cry. Like Davina said, you should not try and cry when you don't really mean it. There are crocodile tears when she said sorry. So Michelle needs to grow up.
Michelle needs to grow up. You can
Yes.
tell her that as well, and she probably will cry. Big words. Boy, we're going to have a look at another clip now of another highlight.
Yes.
She looks lovely, but she's got...
In 2001, which of your fellow housemates provided vocals for a song called Daddy Dog?
The correct answer is Mutia.
The correct answer is... Tommy. Housemates have passed the task and will receive 3 tokens. The task is now over.
What is it about torture that you love, Davina
It's
McCall?
just those little extra ones that Big Brother put in for good measure when you're least expecting. I don't know. I think it's that thing of collective pain and shock that's so funny. You know, if one person's feeling it occasionally, it's not that funny. But when you've got 10 people all being shocked at the same time, I'm sorry, it's amusing.
Little Ben slinking around as well, whispering
amusing.
Michelle's ear. Your bum's hurting anyway. I noticed that as well. Unbelievable. What did we make of that? Did you enjoy the tasks?
Yeah, I really did. I thought they were all really good, especially the electric one. It's a good
Good time with sauce.
What was your favourite boy? Do you have a favourite task?
Well, Endless Love was my favourite task, but I think, actually, I think giving celebrities electric shocks in any situation is always a good thing.
It's a winner.
Definitely.
That and Chili's as well. It was all geared towards making them shit themselves.
I also liked the recreation of the word in honour of Terry on
that.
Was it the penultimate day?
The licking the armpit.
The licking the armpit. That was a masterstroke. And I would like to see the return of the word, see if you could sort that out.
And the return of that fat guy on the bike. We
Totally,
could lick his armpit and all manner of other parts of his body. Join us after the break when we will have the evicted housemates Lucy, Tina, Michelle, Mutia and LaToya and, of course, Tommy in the gladiatorial arena. But before we go, let's relive the moment when Tina boasted about what a great multitasker she is.
Well, I'm putting these fucking potatoes on, and fuck Terry and Coolio.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth. Still with us tonight, her workout video has sold thousands of copies. I had an argument with my girlfriend about it when she said that Davina's video was the easiest way to lose weight. I won that argument when I got myself a tapeworm, yes. Who's the idiot now, I shouted as I dragged my arse along the carpet. It's Davina McCall. And my next guest works for Heat magazine and told me the best way to get into his mag is to wear something eye-catching. Thank God my dad's Christmas present to me this year was a chainmail swastika thong. I'm chafingly fabulous, and so is he. It's Boyd Hilton. And if they were a vegetable, they'd be switched off. It's the studio audience. So we'll be meeting Lucy, Tina, Michelle, Mutia, LaToya and Tommy in a short while. And if you're nice to LaToya, she might even introduce you to Janet Jackson, who was apparently in Elstree the other day. Not to see LaToya, it was just coincidence. She really loves the Poundland in Boreham Wood, apparently. Coolio has been made to do quite a lot of ungangster things by Big Brother, like doing aerobics in Lycra. But maybe these weird camp hobbies will catch on in the hood, like Jay-Z and Lil Wayne taking up pottery classes. Could be like that scene out of Ghost. Oh, my love, my darling, you don't need Beyonce. Lil Wayne's here, sugar tits. Coolio's street cred has certainly been tarnished after he cried that speech. He's going to have to do a lot of work to regain it. He'd literally have to go on a cat-busting spree in a gold car whilst banging two hoes simultaneously, slagging off Eminem whilst inhaling crack with a bottle of Moe and an Uzi sticking out of his arse, whilst he fantasises about bitch-slapping a Fed in the face and shitting a pile of money. Also, we have wondered what it would be like watching the Mitchell brothers getting off with each other from a long way off in the distance. Yeah. Ross Kemp on his on-screen brother. So, a little bit shocked. Some of you excited. So, fans of other Channel 4 shows will know Heston Blumenthal is renowned for creating unusual recipes like bacon and egg ice cream, although I think he will live to regret using Tina's secret ingredient for his new signature dish at Little Chef.
It's funny butter.
Of course, Tina has been one of our favourite housemates ever. Some of the stuff she comes out with is amazing, although I was a little concerned when she revealed the reason she got kicked off her synchronised swimming team.
I near pissed, shit and vomited all at the same time.
At least it was synchronised. So, are you ready to meet our first 6 housemates? They were kicked out, but they're all winners. They're not. OK, welcome to the show, the first 6! Welcome to the show, first 6. Davina, it's your chance to ask them a question. You're not on Channel 4. You can swear, you can insult them, physically assault them.
So many girls. I can't believe it. Mutia, I'm
Tuck it in between your thighs, Tommy. Join in.
No, but wait. Mutia, I didn't get my moment with Mutia. I was robbed. Because I love her. I loved her, and I didn't get to interview you at all.
I know. Do you know what? That is one thing I really wanted to do, but
And you could have had a best bits.
I know. Well, I did get to see it.
Oh, you did?
I got to see it on Sunday.
Oh, OK.
Yeah. We'll have to do Celeb BB7, maybe, and then you can get Davina's interview.
No, it's all right.
No, not doing it.
Yeah, come back.
Boyd, do you want to ask a question to one of the housemates?
in your brilliant interview with Davina on Wednesday, you basically implied that Coolio's a bit gay, didn't you? Now, are you regretting that? He's about to come in the studio. I want
Just a little bit.
Do you really? Is that what you're really saying?
I'm sorry, brother. I merely implied that he still had to get in touch with his feminine side. That doesn't mean he's gay.
Oh, okay.
He just has to get in touch with his feminine side and be confident in his sexuality.
Tommy wants him in a dress, which is insane. Boyd Hilton. Davina, another question maybe for one of the housemates that you couldn't say on Channel 4?
Lucy, are they out?
A little bit.
Yes, they are!
Round of applause, please, for Lucy's Pops.
I've just got to say over there, Alice, on Radio 1, I did fess up that I had a little bit of a thing for ladies with large bazookas, and I was very disappointed that I'd never seen them, but now I've seen them. I feel
I have a
much
thing for them as
happier.
well, but my hand on my
Much
like a lady with
happier.
big bazookas.
So we're happy.
Any bazookas. A
That's
man
good.
with big bazookas. I
Yes,
don't give a shit.
good.
Anyone want to ask a question? Now's your chance.
Since you made your living getting your breasts out, why didn't you do it on the Big Brother show?
Just because I didn't really get the chance to be honest. We were all going to get in our bikinis and get in the hot tub, but we weren't given any hot water.
No, but you had to show what you did for a living.
Yes,
why didn't you do it then?
Using briefs.
You
She's right. She's right. You could have done it in your
spoke
because I was in a house with like 10 people that I'd never met before, so I wasn't really that keen on like standing there.
Just in Lucy's defence, we got given a brief from Big Brother and it didn't say to get a tits out, it said to wear briefs.
Briefs
So
are,
that's
I'm
why she
sorry,
had to wear
briefs. Briefs are briefs.
Do you get a thing beforehand? A brief that says don't get your tits out?
Yeah, that's all.
It's amazing. Briefs can be briefs. We have some journalists here. Would you like to ask the housemates a question?
Michelle, how are things with Hugh?
Absolutely amazing. He's in the green room watching right now and I've had an amazing few nights.
Michelle. Also, have you seen him? Have you seen him?
Have I seen Hugh?
Yeah.
No.
He's fit.
Is he? Is he sexy? Fitter than Ben?
I've seen him.
Fitter than Ben?
I don't know, they could have a fit-off, I'm telling you, they're both hot.
Tina, how have you enjoyed being out of the house in the outside world?
Incredible. Absolutely amazing.
Can we just discuss Tina's hair? Hello.
You can't put it out. Any other questions?
I've got a message for Latoya. Latoya, we saw your brother in the Big Brother house last year. We've seen you here this year. Do you think we'll see Michael next year?
Yes! Should you put in a good word?
Latoya.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
When you went in, you were just so lovely. You were really, really sweet, and we all loved you. And then you got really two-faced. What happened? Why did you say
I didn't get two-faced. I was just there. Thanks, Tina. I was just honest. That's what I felt, and then I said it.
But you should have told her.
Someone's not going to Neverland. There was... OK, you're going to kiss and make up. Who else is going to...
Latoya, you did actually speak about people behind their backs. Like you did actually go with Tina and actually say about love in the air. You did actually speak to Coolio about obviously the president and how Americans. Whatever. You were saying about people behind. You were nice. You were nice. You were actually a bit like two-faced.
But can I say something?
She was just very perceptive.
Yes, very perceptive is right, and that's what I felt, and that's what I saw.
Hi, Latoya. There's something I noticed.
OK, it's all kicking off. Davina wants to talk. Davina wants to talk.
I agree that everybody really does it in that house. And we love it!
Questions.
I think the most important question, though, is, Tina, have you watched Shrek yet?
No, not at all. But the thing is, I look at it this way. I can lose weight, she'll always be thick.
Michelle, do you want to say something about to Tina? Fuck! No, guys, bring it down. Guys. This is a show for adults, please. Shush! No! I shush Tina Malone. Fuck, help. OK, no, let's treat it like adults. Fight! No. Michelle, do you have a riposte for Tina there?
I'd rather not stoop down to a level, thank you very much.
OK, let's... does anyone else have a question that's going to...
Michelle is more of a lady than Tina will ever be, and she was gorgeous.
This lady just insulted you over here as well. You have them all. Fuck it. Also, I need to quickly note, this thing, Terry said that he had a sore wrist from playing football with you. How the fuck do you play? That is some pretty tight marking, do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. OK, it's time for an ad break now. Here are some special messages for special Big Brother fans.
Bring the party to your gangster's paradise with the ultimate Discoolio album, featuring hits I Will Survive, Bitch, Not the Greatest Dancer, I'm Every Woman's Ideal Man, and for the first time on CD, his classics, Blame It on the Geordie and I Feel Love for Terry Christian.
I would have washed my nuts if I had known.
The ultimate Discoolio album. Go buy it now, cuz. Shaka Zulu.
I look dirty. I have got a great house and a great fanny. There is a skinny bitch in here screaming to get out. I actually think everybody else wants to fuck me because I look sheeby filthy.
All over the world, celebrities are still wearing fur. Celebrities like Eva Longoria, Sharon Stone, Tom Sheridan, seen here wearing a real fur tracksuit. Doesn't even suit him. Don't wear fur.
Bastard. Visit Sweden, birthplace of Ulrika Jonsson and home to blonde hair, mountains, reindeer, mooses, and wonderful Swedish people like Hans, a typical Swede employed by the country's most famous industry. Just as soon as he's finished building this bed, he confirms some people fucking on it.
Ja, das gefällt mir.
Come to Sweden! That was a fake outbreak. The next break is real. We'll be meeting our fantastic Final Four. Little Big Man Vern, Gentle Ben, Too Cool for Schoolio, and Professional Mancunian Terry. See you in a sec. Welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth. Still with us tonight, Boyd Hilton and the Big Brother evictees. And our fantastic studio audience. So, we only saw one king of the house, and that was Terry. I'm not saying being royal went to Terry's head, but Mohammed Al Fayed has demanded an inquiry into how Vern crashed into that door. Of course, earlier this week, there was the shock double eviction that surprised everyone. Some housemates said they were glad to see the back of Tommy. Really? His back did look like he was wearing a roadkill cape. OK, they're the people who we loved so much, but not as much as Ulrika Jonsson. Will you please welcome the 4 Celebrity Big Brother runners-up? Welcome to the show. 6-inch rule. Settle down. Boyd, would you like to ask a question to one of them?
Yeah, I think my first question is kind of to all of you, really, is are you surprised Ulrika won? I think everyone's really surprised.
No, I'm going to say something. Once these two left, I knew Ulrika was going to win.
Really?
Because, let me tell you why. Because...
Terry's falling asleep.
Because, you know...
I'm just worried he's going to do a rap about it.
Oh, yeah,
No, really, because, you know, women stick together more than men. Men be like, should I vote for it? I'm going to sleep.
Oh, so you think because women vote, maybe?
Women step like, I'm voting for Ulrika because I hate Coolio, Terry, Ben, and Vern.
What do you reckon, though, Coolio? What do you say to... There's some ladies who love you here, but later on, Coolio, what do you say? Because quite a lot of people on the outside, you know, said that you know, maybe a little bit sexist. But would you say to those bitches to get back to their
chauvinist. Hold on, I'm a male chauvinist sexist pig.
Yeah, but you're proud of... There's girls talking about that. Interesting.
It's the truth.
Oh, you don't know whether
it's the truth, but I treat my hoes right.
You treat them right. You treat them bitches with respect.
Let me tell you one thing, my brother. You know, let me borrow that real quick. Let me see that.
This?
Yeah,
it's a mic. You're mic'd up.
No, let me see that, man.
You want it?
Look here, bro.
Take it. He has got a feminine side, definitely.
Hold on. Let me tell you one thing.
Sweet Daddy Jesus.
This is Sweet Daddy Jesus. I just want to tell you one thing. Hey, you can't be around none of my hoes.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
All right, okay. Does anyone want to ask Coolio a question? Like what he's on? No, over here. You want to ask Coolio a question?
Oh, hi, Coolio. We love you, by the way.
Thank you, baby.
Coolio,
I love you, too.
Did you have a game plan, or did you just go in there and be yourself and be that annoying?
Nah, you know what? I was the most annoying parts of myself. That's all. You know, I could be the coolest, or I could be the most annoying. I could be the.
Right, there's 2 girls in the audience that are going to get sex tonight. Do you want to ask the question to someone else?
Coolio, I mean, a lot of people found your behaviour genuine. What do you have to say about the way you treated women?
I don't give a fuck!
Has anyone got a question for Vern? Can I get a question for Vern? No, you haven't got a question for Vern. It better be for Vern.
I've got a question for Coolio. Do you still want to make it 5 with Ulrika? Do you still want to make it 5?
I was just joking.
You're just joking.
I don't know when you get the chance. You have a question for Vern?
I've got a question for Ben. I was a little bit disappointed that you did sing as much as I thought you would, because I just think you're amazing.
Thank you. Very sweet.
Will you come and sing at my birthday next week?
Absolutely.
She is a Facebook friend of yours as well, Ben, so you've got to... Was that just a ploy? The Facebook thing, was that just a ploy?
No, it wasn't actually. I use Facebook a lot.
A lot?
For very
Not just for picking out women?
No.
All right, OK. You have a question?
Vern, me, you, few beers, pub down the road.
No. Sorry, not happened. Vern's a busy man, fella. All right, over here. What do you want to ask?
Vern, you know when you were, like, tipsy and you were chatting up...
He was fucked. He wasn't tipsy.
Fuck. Would you were chatting her up like you wanted to be with her. Would you have actually gone through with it if you were out of the house? Yeah. Would you have literally, like, shot her on her way?
Yeah.
Latoya, do I dare?
He's a sweet guy. I like him.
That's probably be good enough for Coolio. Anyone have got a question for Terry, the runner-up, Terry?
It was for actually Coolio, because you said...
What about poor Terry? Just fuck it.
I thought it was going to like me. Terry, how did you feel that they played the President's inauguration but not the Man United-Chelsea game?
Oh, come on, man.
I actually got a secret message in there off my missus when she said, "We're rooting for you." We don't use that phrase, and that was an agreed signal that United have won.
Boyd, would you like to ask a question?
I've got a question for Ben. It's a bit of a difficult one, but I think you're a really nice, decent guy in there. But there was one really weird conversation. No, I'm not going to say that. Where you talked about how you would play a BNP rally if you're asked, just for the money. Do you kind of regret saying that? That was a really...
BNP
rally? Do you remember that moment?
A lot of sexy racist chicks.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, OK. Well, it was...
that was from Tommy, right?
It was from Tommy, yeah. Tommy asked you the question.
I remember. Oh, I see.
And unfortunately for you, you kind of...
I know.
Coolio, you play it.
But
exactly.
You do know who the BNP are?
Yeah, I do.
And do you regret saying that? Please, God,
that's
say
how
you
we
do.
make money.
OK, good.
Absolutely.
He regrets saying it.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. No, but you know what? Like what his Tommy's.
Can I just say, if there are any BNP viewers watching, fuck yourselves. Vern, can I ask? There was a big thought that maybe part of the reason that you didn't get more votes was because of the baby incident with the kissing of the baby. Is that something you regret, or you'd do it again?
I don't give a shit, basically.
We loved it. Anyone else? Oh shit! I nearly fell. Over here. There's some people over here. What do you want to ask? Coming over.
This is for all. No, this is for all the boys. Yeah, there were like so many beautiful girls in the house. So why didn't none of you sleep with them?
Especially
Can I answer that one?
Terry?
You know, I'm hetero, I've got kids, but I quite fancy Coolio.
Fair enough.
Let me answer it.
I was playing tense every night in bed.
He was up saying it. Unbelievable.
When he gave me a bath, but he was like that. I'm washing a car. Let
me answer that.
Vern's good answer.
They actually all asked me.
So say. Just didn't put it on camera.
Being a gentleman that I am, I said, later, baby.
Fair enough. As soon as the camera goes off, it's going to be happening here. Fuck it. Would anyone else want
Ben, since you've been in the house, the sex tape of you has surfaced again. Do you regret that, or are you going to make another one?
We got a couple of volunteers, Vern.
No.
Right, we're moving on before we have another fight in the studio, unless you want to answer it.
Are you free?
All right. I want to have a cameo. Does anyone...
Are you free?
Fuck, Coolio, I thought you were asking me whether I was free. That would have been fucking hell. This gentleman up here.
Question for Ben. Take that, Boyzone. What about A1?
You know, it kind of depends, really. We'll do a cover of Gangster's Paradise.
Do a cover of Gangster's Paradise. In case you can't fully remember the Celebrity Big Brother experience, we have done an alphabetical review of the best bits from this year, which is not only hilarious, but educational. Take it away.
When but I was a little bitty boy, my daddy said to me, the time has come, my bonny, bonny lad, to learn your ABC.
Action.
A is for...
My ass.
B is for bollocks. C is for...
Good crock off my mother.
D is for...
Dirty bird.
E is for...
I talk.
F is for...
Fanny batter.
G is for...
Great horse.
H is the...
High-handed at times.
I is for...
I don't give a fuck.
J is, of course, for jail. K is for king. And L is for...
Let's make it 5, baby.
M is, of course, for...
Fucking me.
N is...
Not for fucking 500 grand.
O is for...
Oh no, look at your face.
P is for...
Push those buttons.
Q is the...
Quick, disappointing sex.
R for... Rebellious Scots. S is for... Scottish music. And T is for...
Hey, man, you know, I don't mind no drive-by.
U is the...
You got to go.
V is for...
Vernon,
W is for...
Wouldn't mind a little lose a bit of weight on me fanny.
And that's where the memory fades. For X, Y, and Z, my dear daddy said, would be written on the street barricades.
Stay tuned to Big Mouth, because after the break, we will have the winner of Celebrity Big Brother 2009, Ulrika! Welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth. Still with us tonight, Boyd Hilton, the Big Brother evictees, and our tabloid hacks. And if they were a Big Brother task, it would be a very, very simple one. It's the studio audience. So, Ulrika has been in the Celebrity Big Brother house for 22 days, and in the last hour, she was crowned the winner. Let's take a look at how it all went down.
I like to win to show my kids that I'm a winner, and they are too.
I've only ever won a yo-yo in my life. Winning Celebrity Big Brother would clearly surpass that.
You know, I already feel like I've won in a small way just by being in the final.
I mean, it's all about making it fun, having a good time.
Do we expect to win? Not in a million years.
Big Brother House, this is Davina. The person finishing in 5th place is Ben. It's Ben. Fun.
All my theories are going out the window.
Well, Terry, this is bonkers, isn't it?
Terry.
The winner is Ulrika.
Oh my God.
It's your winner, Ulrika.
Will you please be upstanding for the winner of Celebrity Big Brother 6? It's Ulrika! You have a throne, Ulrika, just here. There's a throne for you there. Ulrika, thanks very much for coming on the show.
Well, it was an obligation.
It's a contractual obligation, that's
I know.
right. You can't leave now. It could get fucking messy. It already has down here. It's all been kicking off.
I think
Question
if
to you.
can leave.
You can leave. All right, strap her down. No, you said you were... well, Terry said you thought you were better than everyone else. You were. How does it feel to have won Big Brother?
You're wrong. Again.
No, hey, he'd have been all right in the house because we would have had more food.
I'm looking for a fat guy behind me. No, that's all right. It's a problem. No, it's not. I am no. Ulrika, are you excited? Are you overwhelmed? How the fuck did you do it?
I'm overwhelmed. Was he in the house?
I thought...
You didn't notice me.
That is Ben from A1. I know it was a bit boring. Ulrika! Do you have a question?
I'd like to ask Ulrika.
Sorry?
Now you've got your 175k for appearing.
Yeah, double that.
Are you are you going to make some more money by being the face of new 4x4 cars or Land Rover or anything?
Absolutely. I love my 4x4 and I shall continue driving it. In fact...
Get another one?
Thank you. I'm going to get another 2. In fact, with my fee, another 12.
Good. Boyd, would you like to ask a legal question?
I interviewed you years ago, do you remember?
You what?
I interviewed you years ago.
No,
Anyway. I want to know, when your first reaction was, it's a fix. You said that jokingly.
Did I?
Yeah, you do realise there's loads of internet nutters out there who are going to say it was a fix.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I had that. No, I said it was a fix when they kept me in.
Oh, OK.
And they kept you in.
Not when it's a win, of course.
You did say that. The first thing you said tonight was...
It wasn't a fix, all right? It was not a fix. Anne and Dec were not involved at any point. So let's fucking... Come on, let's have a question.
Firstly, I want to say I'm glad you won because you took some stick in that house.
Like that?
And I think a lot of the girls took a lot of the stick in that house, and I'm really pleased that you've won it. And I know everyone says you win it for the money and everything like that, but I'm pleased.
We were in it for the money.
And the only question I really want to ask you is, when you were up for nominations so many times and you didn't go out, were they genuine tears, or did a little bit inside of you just go, oh, yes, thank goodness I'm in?
Well, I said all along that I knew that there was no point in going in going, oh, I want to go home, because then people go, well, let's keep the bitch in. And so I thought, I'll just play that down. I wanted to be reunited with my family, of course. I mean, 3 weeks away from my family was not the easiest thing. But that's when I thought, there's something odd going on here, because I genuinely don't believe that there would be public support for me. That's just how I feel, but, you know, so... But,
Sisters, would any of you... Tina, would you like to... You and Ulrika are best of buddies in the house. Would you like to ask her a question?
No.
Now I know everything. Now I'm just pleased that she won.
Yeah,
Genuinely pleased, because she is an amazing... She's a good-looking bird with a brain. She's got both going on. You know...
And are there any house... Coolio, you're beckoning me over. You don't need the mic. You can ask Ulrika a question.
How did you feel about Terry portraying you in the movie called Big Brother the Movie?
Talking about Tina.
Oh, that's
Talking to Tina.
Did you understand that?
Tina.
Oh, Tina. I was talking to Tina. I was talking to Tina. I thought he was talking to Ulrika as well. But do you want to answer Coolio's question?
Yeah, he's a cheeky fat bastard.
I want you to say what you said when I first said something to you. I said, how do you feel about Terry portraying you?
I can't remember. It was probably really bad language, and I don't
probably
normally,
swearing.
I don't like to use expletives.
Fuck it, we're on late night TV. We can use whatever the fuck we want. I have a question.
I'd like to ask Eureka, you did a lot of cooking in the house. Who do you get on best with, and who do you want to hit with a spatula?
Probably Coolio, because he puts everything with peanut butter. What's the peanut butter? Is the peanut butter good? Has anyone got any complaints about Coolio's cooking? Latoya, did you enjoy Coolio's cooking?
I think he cooks very well,
Clearly
actually.
an experienced host there.
Jay Wizzle. I don't know.
Ulrika, when you're going to California, America, who are you going to call first? Latoya, Coolio, or Vern?
I'm going to call Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
coming out this year.
Ulrika, you wanted to leave so many times. Why didn't you? And are you glad you didn't, because now you've won?
I didn't leave because, for me, that walking out was not an option for me because I felt I was there to do a job, and regardless of fees or anything like that, if I'm employed to do a job, then I would like to fulfil that obligation. I just want to say the lovely lady there with the lovely bob, who was asking me about being a lady in the house, which I wasn't. I think the only lady in the house was Latoya. Yeah, whatever. But no, hang on, I haven't finished.
Ulrika hasn't finished. She's the queen.
I have not finished. Was that yeah, well, I might as well. I've got a little platform now. It was a very, very male-dominated house. And actually, it was very, very difficult. I think all the girls, women, ladies, whatever, found it quite hard to penetrate that with the exception of
Who's getting
Ben.
excited?
And so, actually, I feel that it doesn't matter as long as there was a woman in the final.
Yeah.
That was really important for me.
So you think you've done it for the sisters, boys?
Do you think you won, maybe, because you were the last woman there? And I think a large number of people who vote are women, and that they were actually rooting for you, and you were getting booed. I don't know if you know, but when the show was going on before all the results were announced, you were getting booed a lot, weirdly, and yet you won. Do you think that's maybe why?
I'm not quite sure.
When you were upset,
what you're saying there? No, because I understand what you're saying, but I did say to somebody in the house, can't remember now, that it's very rare, I think, that women tend to win these kind of things. Although Shilpa Shetty was an exception, but that was exceptional circumstances. Yeah, that's true. But
especially a strong
these
woman
kind
like
of things. But I think because
woman like you is rare.
but because a lot of the voters, I think, which is part of the reason that we all thought Ben was definitely going to be, one of the last, because there's a lot of ladies who vote for men.
Finish this in the bar. Sorry, it's just we're running out of time. Ulrika needs to be reunited with her Czech. There have been some truly beautiful moments from this one on Big Mouth. I can honestly say that me and Lee Ryan have become more than friends. Let's have a look at some highlights.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jack Whitehall!
I'm Jack Whitehall, and this is Big Brother's Big Mouth! Kukka, some other shit in Swedish. Hello and welcome! Let's talk to some of these bitches. You have the look of a man that uses hair straighteners. I don't even know your name and I'm rubbing your head, but that's good. That's what gives me words. No, you're sexy as well, not in a gay way. Okay, right. Bang! So you here to pick someone up? Okay, I'm going to sit on your lap for this. It's all right.
As soon as she comes out, she deserves to get a #1 staple.
Yeah! I think you're hot, Jack.
Your flies are undone.
My flies are undone. Are you excited? One at a time. Before I come to you, you're not having your job back.
Please.
He's going to be calling my granny tonight, Russell. I have nothing against people that sleep with minor celebrities. Oh, what do you reckon?
Nice piece, yes.
I think her biggest downfall is she didn't get her babs out.
I can't believe it. I'm talking to a fucking Jackson.
When it comes to your personal hygiene habits and biting your toenails, we were all just wondering, spit or swallow?
Latoya, what do you think of Tommy's impression of you?
Personally, I think it's awful.
Who the fuck at A1?
Caprice, would you have taken that shit from Coolio?
No,
He was irritating
the
you.
fuck off.
Ow! Wow! She punches people.
Yeah, if Coolio had a chance, right, he'd probably sprat Vern. Do you know what I mean? He'd probably, like...
Well, this is a big show for big people, so fuck you, Teddy. Terry looked ridiculous in that silly strappy top with his boobies hanging out. Jodie, who...
I never saw Tina as a fat Columbo before.
This is the real voice of Jackie Stallone. Jackie, are you there?
Yes, I am, and I'm laughing, too.
Did you like Vern Troy and Mini-Me?
Who's Mini-Moo?
Mini-Me? Are you a fan of surgery? Oh, shit, no. I mean... We are about to send another superstar into the house.
You're right, big man.
You called me all the way over here to tell me Coolio is playing a game. That's all we have time for. Thank you very much. Good night. That is all tonight. Thanks to our guests, Davina, Boyd Hill, and the audience, and all of our celebrity housemates. See you in the summer. Now, Coolio is going to wrap us out with Gangster's Paradise. Yeah.
That's for all my baby mamas in the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even mama thinks that. Cause I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Better watch how you're talking. And when you and your homies might be lying to chalk. Hold on. Saying prayers in the street light. Been spin.